Okay, back for another day of fun here. We're going to try and tune up these wheels down here a little bit. So I dug out my motor stand from down the pile in there. So all you got to do is have something stable to work from. So this here, I just bolt this to my steel bench here. Pretty simple design here. A little bit overkill for a truing stand, but it works. Could just lay it on your bench here to work too. Alright, let me look at my tool here. Let's see, what size are these things? Looks like about that size right there. So we just tighten this down. We gotta grab the truing stand out that's down behind all that fire extinguishers down there on the floor. That'll be our truing stand. Okay. Simple enough. Everything appears to be dirty. Alright, one Harley truing stand. A bolt. It goes right there. That goes there. 2-inch block. Levels it out. Need a bolt to go right there to tighten it down. It's just a 3/8 bolt. Got to be the right thread though. Let's see, 3/8 bolt. Washer for it. Washer right up in here somewhere. Universal washer box. Come in handy when you need a washer. Preferably something thick. Yeah. Preferably thick, but not there. 2 washers will get it really thick. dirty from chips. Hey, you can't see what I'm doing here. I'm up over here. This is our universal sleeve right here. A little dirty. Need a little more air pressure than that to clean that off. But, yeah, there you go. Pretty simple. Now, if you don't want this to move around a little bit, put a clamp right here, which is what I'm going to do. So you can find me a clamp. Need a universal, well, about a 3-inch clamp. Let's see if I can find over here. And we'll flip the air on too. We need some air pressure in this place. That'll work. Clamps, universal. Let's see here what we got to use. Yeah, just grab this big one right here. This looks like the favorite one to use. If that doesn't work, I'll find a different one. Fancy tools. That'll go right there. Yeah, barely. You know, barely is all we need around here. Anything fancy. Okay. Pretty solid now. Nice, good, solid foundation to work to. Clean this up a little bit. Alright, knock the chips off of that. You don't want to put chips inside your new wheels. They're on a fabrication too long, it gets dirty. Okay, a lot of work. Alright, got 2 wheels to check out. We got our 16-incher. And we got our 19-incher right here. Great video, huh? Okay, so this is a universal sleeve, arbor, being arbor. So we have taper nuts here and here, and you've got to tighten up against the bearings. Here's one of our bearings right here. So it just goes in there, holds it, you're good to go. Nothing fancy. Obviously we need some spaces in here because this thing's way too long on the drum brake. We'll put that off the side for now. This one here is a little bit narrow, wider. So a couple spacers. These right here. Those don't work. There's some more over here in the drawer. Down here in the drawer. Used to have a whole bunch of them on here, but obviously they got used. Or something else. There you go. Spacers. Some wrenches for tightening up the nuts with. And a truing bar. Very important for checking your offset. Okay. So we got enough stuff over here now to do what we need to do. We just use that one nut. Torque it down. Don't need much, just a little bit. It should rotate if it's good bearings. Problem is we're hitting against the sleeve, the nut here. We're actually unscrewing the nut. That's not good, that means that nut's loose. Brand new hub, got problems. What a shocker. This is not supposed to be loose. It's got a seal in here. Got a ball bearing inside of here with grease on it. And we got a nut that's unscrewing. So we need a tool to tighten it up with a little bit. So it has a big screwdriver type slot in the middle. It's made to work that. So we need to find a tool for doing that. Might resemble this. The only problem is, see, mine's made to fit a Harley wheel, not reproduction crap. It's made wrong. Now, do you go butcher your original stuff, or do you get something else? Here's another one that we made years ago. Same problem. So, what's going to get butchered? This one here, or that one there? Where do we find something else that we might have? Another one here. Another custom one. Looks wide. Same problem. Except this one's got even more issues. It wouldn't even fit over the... Hey, what's going on here? Except it doesn't even fit over the spacer, this one here. This is the worst one of the group. They got 3 different tools, none of them work. What a shocker. What else do we got down here? We got another tool? We got number 4? I don't know what that tool is. It's a Jim's tool. Jimmy. Alright, let's see if Jim's is any better than all the other ones I got. You know, this one costs a lot of money. Ooh, fancy. Let's see if Jim's any better. Oh, what a shocker. Same problem. Except this one works about the worst. Man, that thing's really loose. Alright, so we have a problem here. So, what's the easiest one to modify? We're going to have to make one for aftermarket hubs. Okay, this one here is welded up. It's going to be hard to modify. There's a 3/8 drive on it. It's the least important one here. And the spacer probably wouldn't fit inside of it either. That's a whole nother problem. Alright, so clean up the mess here and what we got to work with. It'd be nice if people would just make the parts correctly. Let's see what it's going to take to make this work. First thing is the center hole, 675, 655, 625, 655, 652. So all the ones here are good except for the most expensive one on the table, the Jim's. They made theirs 5/8. The reason they made it 5/8 was because you can buy a 5/8 pin easily. But that's not the correct size. It's supposed to be 675, so 50 thou clearance is not very accurate for centering. Piss poor. Just because you pay a lot for stuff doesn't make it good. Now the next thing is the width of the slot. Appears to be 221. 220. Okay, this one is 231. 234. 233. 241. Jim's the fattest. So this one here is the narrowest, 230. 10 thou. So this one's probably the easiest to modify. So this one appears to be a press-in tube on the inside of it. So this one here is also a press-in. And this one obviously is welded up. This is more of a homemade type one. If you had a lathe and an old socket laying around. So this is the one you would duplicate pretty easy. These ones here are a little bit harder to make, but doable. Okay, so we need to go down 10 thousandths. Let's see here. So what we do, we're going to press the bar out of it. And we'll see what we can do to make it work better. Okay, I'm assuming this goes out the other side. It's like 660 on that side. It appears to be the same size all the way through. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to push this straight down. Get to where this is a flat surface where I can get to it. And then I can work on these here a little bit. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Okay, push it down with this to get it to go down, and we'll see what we got to work in here. Always got to modify stuff. Alright, make room for it to go in there. Appears to be a good tool. Nice tight press fit. Okay, now we can go in here and modify this a little bit somehow. So I know it was made on a milling machine originally, so that'd be the best way to modify it. It's also the most labor intensive way of modifying it, which I don't really want to spend a lot of time doing, but it's probably the best way of doing it. The other way of doing it is go over your toolbox, grab a file, and go like this, on these edges and go back and forth like that until it cuts. I don't know how if this is heat treated or not. Appears to be pretty good metal. Alright, let's go give that a try, see what happens here. Okay, we were at 33. Not cutting very good though. It's putting a lip on it. Try to get the lip to go away. Nope. Lip is not going away. It's 20. 21. 21. It says it'll fit, but it won't fit. Yeah. 22. 23. That's why I won't fit. Not cut enough. And the problem is I got lip banking in here, which I do not like. See, look at how files are made. So this file has a basically an unmachined surface right there, so that won't cut. This one here appears to be serrated all down the whole distance, so it'll cut flat. And this one here is serrated all the way, but it's not cutting flat. It's leaving a step. So I'm going to switch over this knife file. Trying to cut down, not over. That helped. I got some in there though. Still in there, does not want to come out. why I like milling machines. They cut better, they're more accurate. Custom made. Good fit too, see? Nice snug fit like it's supposed to be. You want to keep it as tight as you can so it works better. This one here, you see it's not quite all the way down on this side. There it goes. Precision press fit. Okay, it's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and push this back in there flat like it's supposed to be. It should be good to go. Looks like this one side can be a little bit looser, but it'll pound in, I'm sure. Good plug fit.